you can definitely hear a lot of like old prog inspiration on this album.
I also love that, like playing live together. It's so much fun. We did that like for 1 or 2 songs on the first album too, but just to do it on all the band songs on this one was a lot of fun.
After all the gold was gone, he came drifting on the shore, and he fell under the second time without asking for a warning call.
Well, there's a lot of guitars.
Yep.
There's more band on this one than the last one. And we did a lot of it live in the studio. The whole band played together. That was a good experience. I've never really done that much before. I've been listening to a lot of old prog stuff, so my songwriting, has changed a bit.
It's kind of like a sound thing and also like song structures.
And we started rehearsing the songs now, and they're kind of hard to play, some of them, with all that stuff going on.
Yeah, we need a choir.
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah.
And no one seemed to wonder how far that he would fall.
I used to, I still kind of think it's a bit scary to like listen back to when you're singing and it's all clean and it's gonna...
Yeah.
And we tried many different microphones as well, just for fun, but we always end up using that one. I don't really know what kind of microphone
What is it? I think it's a GFL, isn't it?
Yeah.
With it's like a really
tube mic.
High-end tube mic.
It's really cool. And also, I mean, like for this new album, I used the same guitar on almost all the songs. And that was a really old one from like 1920s or something.
Like a really old Martin.
Yeah.
And reverb, we always have to have reverb.
You might sing a whole vocal take and you'd be like, oh, that sounded great. And then you'll do one more and you're like, oh, that wasn't so good. And then you go back and you listen to it and it's like, it turns out the last one is good. And then the one you actually thought was really good might not be that great.
I really love the live setting and the feel you get when you hear, like me and Kato had all the guitar amps were in the same room, just with a small wall that separated them. So that was like really, if one did a mistake and you tried to repair that one afterwards, you would hear it in the other amp and stuff. So you really had to kind of, you just have to get it right the first time.
And he came out of his room one morning when drifting on the shore.
I like to listen to music that is not too over polished. You don't necessarily have to like fix everything. You know, I just like it when it sounds real and natural and live.
I really enjoy like really distorted, strange sounding albums.
And no one seemed to wonder how far he would fall.
Nick Drake, 5 Leaves Left. It's an important album for me. I've been listening to that album for years and I just love the way it sounds. To get that rich, warm and great guitar sound. I don't know how they did that.
One of the albums I thought about when we started working on this one is the Forever Changes album I love, which also has like a lot of acoustics but with a huge amount of like fuzz guitars behind it. A lot of stuff that just keeps going on behind the lead vocals.
And yes, it's actually new. I guess now it's one of my favorite bands and I love Close to the Edge. And I just love the way it sounds. It's so big and crazy and just a lot of
layers of vocals and stuff.
Yeah, so much vocals and synthesizers, and then you have that, suddenly there's like a country-ish pedal steel guitar going on. It's just crazy, you know, love that.
I'm calling